Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Manifesting with Karmic Side Gal, and my name is Shay. So if you guys are not familiar with my channel, most of my videos are based off of manifestation, how you can get the life that you want using the law of attraction. And recently I'm just incorporating more things into my channel just to really show you guys who I am and what I'm about, just to really provide you guys with more healing than just tools to manifest, because in my journey I've realized that I don't want to say that your manifestations won't come true if you're not healed, but it definitely helps the process. It helps to have your chakras aligned and all this stuff. So I used a lot of divination and as forms of healing, as well as a bunch of other things. And today I want to do some pick a cards, if you see in the title of this video. So today I have 5 piles. I use 6 decks. I'll link below the decks that I used today. Each of the piles are different sizes. They have all different cards in it. And I'm also going to be doing a crystal interpretation based off of the crystals that I selected for each deck, using the book that I used in my last, which is The Modern Guide to Crystal Healing. This is by Julia Van Doren, aka Goldie Rocks. So with that being said, I'm gonna try and timestamp, but I really don't know how to do that, to be honest, but I'll try. If I do get it, then it'll be down below in the comments. And if you're interested and would like to know more, I'm just going to post up a picture here right after this to show you guys what the piles look like. And you just want to take a few deep breaths and intuitively pick a deck that most suits you or most called to you. And if you're interested, please keep watching. Okay, so for the first pile of cards, the crystal here is the crystal called Azurite. And I'm just going to open up my book here and read what it says. I also lit some Palo Santo. I lit some Palo Santo while I was preparing for each shuffle for each deck. And I do like to interpret the flame. I read fire, so in each deck the flame gave off a different message. So for this pile 1, which was the Azurite crystal, I hope the lighting is okay. This pile specifically had a very large flame. It had the largest flame of all of the groups, and I feel like what that really shows is a divine connection to spirit at the moment, like you're very assisted and guided, but also shows a lot of passion. So it says for the crystal Azurite, it's illumination, serenity, and stress relief. This is specifically for your third eye chakra and also the throat. It says Azurite is a stone of powerful third eye illuminations and insights. A special crystal of awareness and expansion. Place Azurite between your eyebrows for a zap of clarity and serenity whenever you feel overwhelmed. Inhale deeply and exhale out of a gray storm cloud of your worries, indecisions, and fears, watching them gently float away over a calm royal blue sea of Azurite, awareness, and clarity. Gentle peace, deep serenity, wonderful for clearing your energy after difficult conversations or emotional outbursts. Simply hold a crystal to your throat or third eye to help you recenter and rebalance. Just having a piece of deep blue Azurite in your presence helps melt old grudges, outdated beliefs, limiting fears from your psyche and aura. Azurite asks you to rise up and be your best self at all times. It helps you remain calm and grounded as you work through your personal triggers, edges, guiding you towards true inner tranquility. Azurite equals the keep calm and rock on. That was a beautiful message. So I'm just going to go through here and look at these cards and then, come up with a message for you guys. So the first card that I have is the Ace of Wands. We got the 6 of Coins. This has been coming out a lot in my readings lately. And then the Ace of Coins. This is great. This is great for material wealth. This is great for stability. And I just see a lot of movement, a lot of change here. But mostly what it's saying is patience, having to the patience, being steady with the changes that you're going through, having patience for, you know, material stability to come through. And then ultimately we'll have the Ace of Coins, which, you know, this guy, he is holding that big ass coin. And there's also a stag there. And it's like what I said about very guided and protected right now. So I pulled some music messages for you guys. The two songs that I got for you could have been. This is a Bryson Tiller song. It's Missed Opportunity, Regret, and Longing. And then Missing You, which is separation, no contact, or disconnected. So maybe you guys are having some, either you recently went through a breakup, or maybe you're just not in contact with a person that you were like talking to or dating, something like that. And obviously you or the other person are definitely having feelings with two of those records coming out, because I did not pull two cards for all of the decks. I feel like both of you guys are mirroring each other's energy. So you miss them and they're thinking like of what could have been, or vice versa. And then we got the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands, this is all about boundaries. This is about standing your ground, being firm, standing up for what you believe in. And then the Queen of Cups is just basically taking charge of your own emotions. I feel like what Spirit is guiding you to do right now is definitely feel your emotions, let them take place, feel what you need to from that. But also channel that energy so that you can take that and place boundaries in your next relationship or moving forward, however that may go. So the next card we're having, this is a love message. It says trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So I feel like, especially with the Seven of Coins and the Ace of Wands, there are like a lot of changes going on in your life, especially your romantic life, especially maybe like in a work situation. And Spirit is really guiding you to trust the universe, trust the connection, and it's just not right now. That is what Spirit is saying, just to have some faith. Oh, and here we go again. So this is words of affirmation for you guys. This words of affirmation says, I trust the mystery of my life. If you can see, there is a huge moon in the card. There are birds flying around her, specifically crows, one on her shoulder and just one going up towards the moon. And you can look around her, it's just kind of like disordered. And the way that she's looking out into the open is almost like she's seeing nothing, like she's blind. And Spirit is just telling you at this moment, just because you don't know what is happening next, just because you don't know your next steps in life or what's going on, he just wants you to trust the universe. Like, I'm not gonna say he, because you know what Ariana Grande say, God is a woman or whatever, but trust the universe. Trust that what is going on right now is just a temporary, it's a transition in your life right now. And that when you need to know, when you are ready to know what the next steps for you will be, they will be now. Like, definitely just focus on continue growing and healing yourself. Definitely continue working on your boundaries, working through your emotions, because there is some healing that needs to take place here. And then what we got here, lots of wands in this reading. We got the Page of Wands and the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is this very patient energy. You see this woman, she's looking out into the ocean, which, definitely signifies a lot of emotions and feelings here. And there are boats out there, but although none of those boats are for her. And it's like that saying, what is for you will not pass you by. These boats are passing her by because this is not for her. And at this time, all that she can do is wait and be patient, because whatever it is that the universe has for her, she's not quite ready. And at this time, patience is very necessary. And then with the Page of Wands, I feel like the reason is because there's a lot of immaturity here. There's a lot of immaturity. There's a lot of growth to be had. The feelings are even immature. Like maybe it's just very early on in the connection, or maybe the two people in the connection are very young, or maybe there's just like some real immature petty activities going on. And whatever it is going on, there can be growth and healing here, but it's going to require a lot of patience, and it's going to require for you to trust yourself and trust that whatever you did, if you ended a situation, if you had to take a break from a situation, that right now, this is exactly where you're supposed to be at. And all you can do at this current moment is trust the universe and work on yourself. So I hope that that message really hit you guys. I hope that the crystal interpretation was good, and I definitely recommend you guys maybe seeking out that crystal to ground your energy, to keep you from overthinking and worrying all the time, and to heal your heart. So thank you guys for watching this, and then I'll see you in my next video. What's up, Group 2? Thank you for joining me here on this video. So I'm going to jump right in. If you did pick Pile 2, if you're Group 2, this crystal here is Tiger's Eye. It's a very common crystal. It's a crystal that I think everybody should have in their collection. And I'm just going to jump right in and let you guys know what it says. So Tiger's Eye is for social change, activating courage, and protection. It is for your sacral, solar plexus, and root chakras. And just the FYI, it says that the energy may be too intense to have in your bedroom. So it says, I've polled my crystal loving pals, and we all agree Tiger's Eye brings to mind the shag carpet, muted photo filters, and bell-bottom jeans of a very specific era. This stone really rocks those retro 70s vibes, and not just because it was a popular gemstone. Tiger's Eye holds a strongly activating energy similar to the spirit of volatile decade of intense social change. This stone can feel uncomfortable to many people as it pokes tucked away corners of psyches, bringing up itchy, unpleasant feelings and pushing boundaries. I recommend using Tiger's Eye in combination with an energy-moving stone such as amethyst to help transmute the energy sludge this crystal can loosen up. Lay both crystals together on the chakra you would like to stimulate. Tiger's Eye also has a long history of being used as protection talisman. Although a favorite with children and men, Tiger's Eye tends to inspire a love-hate relationship in many women. If you feel put off by its vibration, try seeking out a non-polished piece, as the energies of raw Tiger's Eye flow differently and feel more organic and approachable to women. So here on this pile, I'm just going to pull up right what cards we have. I'm starting with affirmations. So this first card, it says, proper rest helps me feel and look my best. So maybe you are lacking a little bit of sleep. I feel an energy of like stress here. And then we got another words of affirmation for you, and it says, play is my pathway to joy. I'm getting this sense of like all work and no play type energy, and that can be very draining. It can be very debilitating to your other senses, because when you are not getting a rest, when you are not stimulating your other senses by, having fun, stimulating your inner child, then that can be very draining. It can cause you a lot of stress. So I did pull some music messages for you guys. The music message we have for you is Smooth Operator. If you guys know, that's by Sade. And it says cunning, charisma, sneaky. And see what these other cards have to say so that we can interpret that. Smooth Operator. Okay. All right. So in this group, I'm just going to go ahead and read them and then interpret. We've got the King of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. So this reading is very emotionally charged. I'm getting this message of don't move. I feel like you'll know what that means to you, but don't move. With this Page of Wands energy, it's very young, very lighthearted, but it's also just giving me that sense of just not ready. So I'm looking here at these cards, and with the King of Swords, I feel like there's definitely a lot of mental stimulation here. But with these other cards, I feel like it's overstimulated. Between the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups, there's like overstimulation. I feel like maybe you just might be doing too much right now. And Spirit is calling for you to be still. I feel like, especially with the Four of Cups here, if you can see this guy, he has basically all these options down here. He could pick from any one of these cups and drink from them if he was truly thirsty. Honestly, he kind of looks like, that show Naked and Afraid. He don't have any clothes on, and he's high-key in the jungle. It's like there's a storm brewing, and he has all these options to choose from. But there's this option which he could reach up and grab it, but it's like it's exalted from him, if that makes sense. And I feel like this is what Spirit is telling you: don't move. You have these options, and maybe it's these cups that you're filling up, and it's this cup that needs to be filled. I feel like maybe you are spread too thin, and you need to just take a step back and see what exactly it is that you want, what exactly makes you passionate. Now, I did interpret the flame when I was lighting the Palo Santo before your reading, and the flame was very small. It was very tiny. It was lacking a lot of passion. It was lacking energy. I will say that. So I feel like right now you are just not in the place energetically to bring in any manifestations. I feel very like low vibrational energy here. And I think it's because you are spreading yourself too thin. You need to take a step back and find out what really is your passion, what really do you love and care about. And yeah, you might be passionate about all these different things, but right now Spirit is saying don't move. Okay, there was a lot of cards that came out here in this reading, so we've got the Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, very nice, Nine of Cups, wow, definitely, like I said, a lot of emotions, Ace of Wands, okay, the Moon, and the Star. So why I have the Star in my hand, this card is specifically speaking to me because if you see in her hand, this is her emotions, right? And this is her feelings. And in this picture, it seems like she's pouring just a little bit into herself, into her emotions, into her heart. But in this one, where it is the Land, her bowl is overflowing, and it's almost like because she's looking in the other direction towards her emotions, it's like she's not even, it's no intent here, it's no purpose in what it is that she's watering over here. So I feel like definitely with these cards, with this message that I'm getting from the Star, is that you may be putting your energy into the wrong things. And that could be work related. It could be relationship related. I definitely feel heavy energy of emotions. And that doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's a romantic situation. But the energy that you're giving out is just, one, it's like you don't have enough because you're overworking yourself. And then what you do have, you're putting it towards the wrong things. So with the Moon, we got Aquarius, we got Cancer here. And with the Moon, I feel like you are definitely connecting to Spirit and really asking. I feel like you've been busy trying to manifest some things and get in tune with your emotions. But the problem is that you just don't have the energy to put into this. You need a break. And then we got the Ace of Wands. And I feel like this is definitely saying that there is some movement that needs to be made. There are some changes that needs to be made. Spirit is really speaking to me with this wand about the couple branches that's left, but then the branches that are shedding from the wand. And then even some of the ones that are left on there, they're totally fruitless. They're completely empty. Now we got the Three of Cups, which I usually feel like is about celebration, coming together with family and friends. Ten of Pentacles. That is your ultimate happiness, your perfect life. And the Nine of Cups. And in the Nine of Cups, the way he is coming across on this card, his body language is really saying something to me. He's got his arms crossed kind of like in a stubborn position, but then he's also looking away. Like he's not looking straight towards you or me. He's looking away. Like there, it could be possibly like just not focused on the right thing. I think that you need to kind of dig deep inside of you to find what is the right thing. And you may know what that already is, because I feel like definitely you have a strong intuition, but you're just not following it. I feel like you're totally like ignoring the universe's advice for you, where they're trying to lead you and guide you. Okay. And then for the love messages that we have here, the first card is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And I just think, yeah, you're just putting your energy into too many things, and none of the things are really right for you. And the other card that came out was religious factors. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. So it could be possible. I feel like I'm just seeing these two cards come together. This girl, she is high key, has a crown above her head, and it's like just above touching her. You know what I mean? She has this halo of white light surrounding her, like she's definitely protected. And then when I look at the retreat card and how these people are walking away from us, I feel like it just kind of seems like this person could be possibly distracting you or taking you away from the things that are truly important, or what your energy should be going towards. I definitely feel like you need to get connected with yourself. I feel like you need to get connected in nature. Like, these flowers are really saying something to me. I think that you need to change it up what you are doing. Because there is a lot of mental distortion here. It's like you're just not clear with what you should be doing, so you're doing everything that you can do. And you truly need to take a rest. You need to take a break, have some fun. And Spirit just said, like, having fun, that is going to be the key to finding what your purpose is. So the things that bring you joy, the things that make you have fun, that you have passion about, that is going to be that is going to guide you and lead you to your life purpose, or the thing that is really going to make you happy. And right now, I just feel like you're focused on the wrong thing, possibly a connection, and possibly just you're just doing too much. So I hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope that I was able to offer you some words of advice and healing. And definitely get that tiger's eye crystal, because it will definitely help you with balancing out those energies. So thank you, and see you on my next video. Hello, group 3. If you picked the pile 3 with this stone, which is called labradite, I am going to go ahead and jump in and let you know what this stone is called. If you see it, it's like iridescent, and it has like some blues and greens in there. So labradite says, be here now. Intuition, wisdom, protection. This is for the third eye, and it says, all shades of the human eye can be seen in labradite's mystical multicolored flash. Green, blue, hazel, and black, a stone of many eyes. I call labradite the stone of seeing, as this crystal is for perceiving what is real and true in the present moment. Labradite releases you from things that you are ready to move on from. Everything from toxic friendships to bad habits hanging on from past lives. Be here now. Intuition is a form of seeing, and labradite is one of the best stones for enhancing your connection to your intuition. Meditate with labradite on your third eye to see below the surface of situations, relationships, and reality itself. Keep labradite close to gain access to insights and wisdoms that lie just below the obvious and help you to see things in a new light. Sleeping with a piece under your pillow or bed is a great way to absorb this crystal's gift. A protective stone, labradorite, strengthens your aura, deflecting and projecting you from any less than bright energies. Cool. So I'm going to jump right in. The first card that we have is a music message, and what we have is Breakdown. This is by Mariah Carey and Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, and it says stress, sadness, and frustration. So this could be possible like Tower card energy, like maybe you're going through a transition in your life when you're going from one place to the next, and through that change it just kind of caused you a little bit of heartbreak, a little bit of a setback for you emotionally. We got the 10 of Coins and the Knight of Swords. So I definitely see a lot of material fulfillment here for you. And I also see like a lot of communication here. Somebody coming through to say something, to talk. And I feel like maybe what it is about finances that you need to talk about. Maybe you're not properly handling your finances, or it could be possible that maybe someone owes you money and that's putting you in a bad place. And this is just a word of advice: never lend out what you're not okay with getting back. I feel like I had to say that. So for the love message we have here for you, group 3 is chemistry. It says there's a strong magnetic connection here. So in the corner here, we got Cupid, if you could see that, and he is like just about to shoot their ass. I feel like this connection is definitely divinely guided and protected. When I see how he has his arms around her, and then she's wearing this red cloak, it to me is a symbol of her being covered in love. She's like covered in love. And he looks like a magician or an energy alchemist. He's literally showing her like a crystal ball of their future. Like, this could be our future. I feel like, especially with the Knight of Swords energy, someone is really trying to show you that this could be your future, like, and really let you know. And I feel like they promise you a lot of material fulfillment with that. So we got the 3 of Pentacles, and we got the 7 of Swords. So I do feel like someone that is like a really hard worker, someone that like a builder, if that makes sense. A builder. Could it be possible like the person that you're connected with is some type of construction or architecture or something like that? And I don't know why, but I'm getting very like Robin Hood energy, like with the 7 of Swords here, like how the 2 swords are left behind, like at the castle, and here he is sneaking away these 5 swords. Like, also feeling like the energy of, excuse me, something having to be let go or left behind. I'm really getting like a lack of trust here, like fear, kind of. And your words of affirmation, it says, it is safe and beautiful to express my sensuality. This card is really giving me energy of like maybe you wanting to open up to someone emotionally and physically. If you could see, this woman is holding a flower, but in the position that she's holding it, it dead ass looks like, a sexual organ. I don't know if I could say that on YouTube, so I don't want to like say that. But I feel like this woman is like offering herself to someone, but there's a level of uncertainty here, like maybe you don't trust it. But I can tell you right now with the Ten of Pentacles and with the Knight of Swords that this is a trustworthy person, and they do have a lot of love and chemistry for you. They want to give you what you are dreaming of, really. And they're hardworking, and I feel like you're being paranoid, bro. Okay. So we got the Ace of Swords. And what this is really showing me too, it's a lot here, but with this hand poking out the cloud, that's literally like the universe, that is God, that is offering up this sword, right? And with these clouds, this air energy coming around there, that's a lot of communication that is being had. But around the hand, obviously, is lit up. That is God's protection over it. And if you could see below it, it's even more clouds and mountains. But it's below it because I just feel that energy of like the hard times, the rocky times is kind of like below you. It's below you. Like that's in the past. It's some stuff that you like definitely need to let go of. Some blockages here. That's keeping you from really truly being in this connection or whatever. Like the universe said it's safe. This is safe. Now we got the Six of Cups, and this is speaking about family, being able to offer your family and friends like stability, being even now I'm feeling like being able to offer yourself emotionally, opening up. And then we got the Ace of Wands, and then this one is the same thing, but here in this one we got the river that's flowing behind underneath it. And even those emotions are below you, these old ass emotions that you're tired of carrying around. You're like Erykah Badu bag lady right now, and honestly about to miss out on something like really great for you because you are scared. And Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, like this person is really trying to offer you stability. They're really trying to offer you happiness, and like there is no lies here. I feel like you are really carrying around like old shit from a past relationship, or even with the Six of Cups, some fucking childhood trauma that needs to be resolved here. Maybe it could be possible what you've seen your parents go through, and that's really still affecting you to this day, that like you don't want to go through that same thing, or you don't want to be hurt, because this is giving me real inner child vibes right here, this Six of Cups. And I know I do not read tarot like most people. I basically read it off of intuition and exactly what spirit is telling me. And you see how this woman in the picture, she is offering to this child a full cup. It's sparkling, it's pretty, like any child would want to have that cup, right? And I feel like she is offering that to herself, like, here girl, it's okay, like you definitely need to nurture your inner child, because this is causing you a lot of stress. You just can't around old emotions. It's just real sad. But ultimately what you need to know is that this connection is definitely divinely guided. And this is strange because this is like very centered around love, but it's also very centered around self, because you are blocking yourself from really having the full complete thing. As in the Six of Cups, you see all five of these cups. She's got this cup behind her that's empty. She's got all four of these cups. Those are empty. And she even has this beautiful home, this stable environment here. And the only cup that is filled and is necessary is the one that she's given to the child. You definitely could use some inner child work. I definitely recommend grounding yourself. I recommend getting in nature. I recommend really talking to your inner child. Like, if you feel comfortable doing that, just taking a mirror and telling yourself, like, I love you, everything is okay, no one is here to hurt you, you are safe, it's safe for me to it's safe and beautiful to express my sensuality. Like, it's okay, you don't have to hold back from this anymore. This person is truly here. I know that you feel the connection. There's definitely chemistry between you guys, but it's like you're just carrying around old hurt and pain. And it's stemming from childhood trauma and probably carried around through your last relationships. And honestly, it's time to drop all these swords and just go. I hope that this reading did resonate with you, and I hope that you were able to take something out of it. I hope that I encouraged you to heal and to be strong. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Hello, group 4. Thank you for watching. Before I get started, well, how I'm going to get started is I'm going to start with the crystal interpretation. So the crystal that I chose for you was Angelite. So pretty. Excuse me. So I'm just going to go through and read it. So Angelite is for angels, protection, peace, and calming. And I just want to note that this one was not in this book. This book is actually in Crystallized, The Modern Guide to Crystal Healing 2. And that is also by Eula Van Doren, also known as Goldie Rocks on like social media. So this crystal affects the throat and crown chakras. It's easy to remember the magic of this heavenly blue stone. Angel plus light equals angel light. Angelite is a crystal for connecting with angelic guidance, protection, and inspiration. We each have a heavenly teaming we each have a heavenly team surrounding us at all times. Our own posse of angels walking alongside us at every step. Angelite reminds you that you are never alone and is one of the best crystals to use for soothing your anxiety and fear. Keep a piece tucked into your clothing or pocket to help you feel safe, or under your pillow for dreamtime protection and guidance. This is a great crystal for kids and can help them feel safe and secure. Place a stone in a child's room to create a soothing oasis of peace and calm. This is the perfect gift for new parents. A throat crown chakra crystal, Angelite gently reminds you you don't need to figure everything out on your own. All you need to do is ask your angels for help, and they will always be there right by your side. That was a beautiful message. So just getting that, I feel like maybe people in this group may be parents, maybe expecting, maybe planning a pregnancy, or you could be already pregnant and that you don't know it. I feel like right now angels are surrounding you, protecting you, and nourishing you. And if you are having any emotions of feeling like you're like alone, or maybe that you won't be able to get through this time, I just promise you are. And I don't know why, but I just really get this like single mom vibe. Whatever it is, it's going to be okay. Like, the universe has your back, and you are literally surrounded by a flock of angels. Like, you are so protected. Okay. So we started out strong. We got Death and the Knight of Swords. So with the Death card, you know how I perceive this as a new beginning. And this flag is just really popping up to me or whatever, you know, how it's a black flag instead of a white flag, and it has a white flower on it. I don't know why, but this is really giving me like prisoner of war vibes. So I feel like that you may be coming out of a situation that could have been toxic or abusive. Maybe that's just some, you know, maybe it was a situation you felt like you had to get out of for you and your children or your child. Because even just looking here at the death card, you know, this horse has trampled this man. And it looks like he was wearing a crown, but it's been knocked off like a false king. And if you can see, the child is offering the Grim Reaper a rose. And roses really symbolize love. They symbolize compassion. So I feel like whatever happened needed to happen. And this woman here in the back, she's just kind of defeated. And the woman standing over her is an elderly figure. And it's really giving me this higher self vibes with that. Or it could be like a motherly figure, how she's kind of like standing over protecting her. But in this picture, it's like she's pleading with him, but to me it's like she's giving thanks to it. So like for this situation, it had to come. And in the background there, it's all like tar and disgusting, but if you look like way back here, there's like a gate or some towers, and the sun is coming up right over that. Like, this is really showing me that this was something that needed to happen. Even the river is black. Like, that's just like a lot of darkness, like just very nasty situation. I feel like it could have been some type of abuse or something going on. And then here we got the Knight of Swords. So this is an energy rushing in, and I feel like this energy was actually divine guidance. This was the universe. This was God coming in, rushing in to just stop this situation and kill it all, and to remove you from that space. And this doesn't have to be an actual person that was causing you this pain. It could have been a situation. It could have been emotional trauma. You know, that storyline is specific to one. I'm not gonna say one person, but you know, like some people are dealing with an abusive situation, where someone's physically being abusive to them. But this could have been a different type of burden or darkness that was like taking you down the wrong path, and then now it's like cut out, like quick, like no. So in these set of cards, we got the Tower. Everything's coming down, you know what I mean? And with the Tower too, we got this crown here, and it's like exalted here. It's falling from the sky. And in this card, like, this woman is falling very gracefully. This lightning bolt hit the tower and caused it to blow up into flames. And this was God's protection for you. Especially with coming out the window here, there's 3 flames, and I'm just getting that real like Holy Trinity vibe, like the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And you're actually being carried by a cloud gently down to the ground, where you'll have more grounded, more stable energy. And whoever it was that was wearing that false crown is knocked out of here. Like, it wasn't, it was a pretender, really, pretty much. Maybe when you met that person, or maybe when you came into contact with this situation, they seemed like a king, they seemed like a protector and a provider, but it just seems like a real controlling energy. Like, so then we got the 4 of Swords and the King of Cups. So I feel like this 4 of Swords was your past energy, like you were kind of just laying down and taking it. But what you didn't know is underneath here, this is like a divinely guided weapon. It's white, it's a sword, and that was just laying under your mattress. this is, I'm so sorry, I had to holler at my kids for a second. So, like I was saying, this weapon was there underneath you the whole time and you didn't know it. You didn't know that you had the tools to get out. And if you can see that door is just open. But here in this energy is the King of Cups. This is a king that is swimming in emotions and feelings and pretty much sending, sending themselves out to sea. And there's two fishes here, so I feel like this could possibly be Pisces energies. Maybe you're a Pisces, or maybe the person you were dealing with was a Pisces, or something like that. But it just seems like a very selfish energy. If you could see this king, he's on a throne, you know, he could easily hop in because he has a mermaid tail, but he's on the throne and he's holding a cup in one hand but still has his hand out asking for more. So I'm just really getting that real, like, I don't know, selfish vibe, especially with the fish, like selfish. And we got quite a few love messages that came out for you guys, so I'm gonna read them all. Whoo, honey. So it says, children. Your love life is being affected by children. There are 2 children here, so maybe you have 2 children. Maybe you have multiple pets. Yeah, I did. I knew between the angelite and between, yeah, I just definitely feel like a children's vibe. So you are definitely, could be someone's mom. The next card is let your friends help you. Says ask for and accept support from others. And then we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Wow, this is really speaking to me, like, so if you see and let go of control issues, it's the same thing how I was saying before with the mother and the child. She's here trying to protect her child. And here's this man. He's there with all his plans. He kind of has this like bothered or disgusted look on his face. I wish I could have had, you know, better equipment for you to really see, like, but this woman is surrounded by angels, if you could see there in the card. I'm trying to get it there. And they're looking down. And they kind of look worried, you know what I mean? They're looking down. And if you could see in the corner there, it's really hard to see. But in between the angels and this man is like a satchel of bow and arrows, and I feel like that is showing like God's protection, these angels that are protecting over you as you are protecting your child, for sure. So the main thing, if you can see, like, let go just kind of seems like really bigger than the others. So it could be that, you know, maybe you went back and forth a couple times, or you were afraid to tell your friends about what was going on, or even now that it's over, people may not know like the real story of why you left, something like that. And I feel like right now is the time to definitely open up to your friends. Let them encourage you, let them support you, let them love on you and help heal you. And even let your children heal you. Because if you see this woman, she's in all white. She's even wearing a veil, like a wedding gown. And she has these friends that are here nursing her. They kind of feel worried. One of them is like patting her head. And if you could see in this card also, there's angels. There's a cherub here and there's a cherub here. And in the back, there's like several saints as well, if you could see that. This is definitely the time during this transitional period of you, you know, getting to safety. Or I feel like if you tell somebody you think they'll put you at risk, or you just feel like you have to have ultimate control because you didn't have any control for so long, but it's okay. Your friends are here to help you, and then also these angels are here protecting you and guiding you. Like everything will be okay. Okay. So we got the Star card. Could be possible Aquarius energy. We got the Four of Coins. We got the Devil. And then the Moon. So with this energy, I'm definitely feeling like some sense of manipulation. I feel like this person, whoever it was that you were with before, maybe it's your children's father, maybe it's not your children's father, but I feel like they were flashing these nice things to you. Like, look, I got these coins. Like, maybe they're trying to get you to come back. Like, I got these coins. Like, come on through. See what I got. But if you see this guy, he's got these coins that are tempting. But he's wearing a chain with a key around his neck. And that is only to lock you up again. And with the Devil card, this person, which is to me the Fool, you see he's wearing a gesture hat. If you guys don't know like anything about tarot, so the Fool in the tarot deck is the first card. This is about taking a leap of faith. This is about conquering your fears and going out on a limb, because this person has you caged, but it's a mental cage, because this person's the energy that is the Devil. They are not even touching the person. The cage is literally fucking open. You could walk out if you wanted to. And this person is trying to like show you like, oh, I could take care of you, or you know, maybe they're saying things like, you need me because of this money, you need me financially, but really they have that key just waiting to lock you back up. I just heard like wolf in sheep's clothing. Like maybe when you met this person, they were kind of wearing a mask. Like here in the Moon, this is Cancer energy. There's a dog and then there's a wolf, and they seem like the same person, right? But then one of them is like this happy, inviting look, and the other one is more like aggressive and kind of like, where the fuck you think you going type of look. So maybe this person is like, one moment they're like so happy and playful and cool, and the next moment they're not. And in between it, there's a lot of emotions. So maybe it's like your love for them that is holding you back from leaving, or making you want to go back. But if you see here in the middle, there's like a window or a portal to another place. And although these are bats and not birds, I feel like this is just showing the freedom that you could possibly have without this person in your life. Especially with bats being like nocturnal animals, it could be possible that maybe you left in the night, or maybe that's what you're planning to do, is leave like in the night or something. And then with the Star, this person is pouring 2 cups, and with those 2 cups that they're pouring, it's literally coming up from their roots and will eventually work its way up. So I feel like you kind of need to water yourself at this moment. You need to get into your emotions at this moment and realize that like you don't need this person. Like, you are a star. You don't need this. It's weighing you down. Because look at this person that is finally deciding to water herself, how she's actually coming up off the ground. She's coming up off of the earth. She's in space at this moment. And for the card, that the music message that I have for you is Separated. That is a song by Avant. It says separation, no contact, disconnected. So I feel like, yeah, you definitely probably have finally got away from this person, and now is the time where you are finally pouring back into yourself, and not looking back from it, you know. Okay, so for words of affirmation I have for you, group 4, it says, my instincts keep me adaptable in the face of any obstacle. So if you see this woman here, she looks a little bit beat up, I'm not gonna lie. Like, she even has this like design here around her eye, and the one eye that is showing, it looks kind of messed up, you know what I mean? So maybe that is something that happened to you. But on the other side of her is like this raccoon. And raccoons have like a very wild nature. They're very free. Raccoons, they sense what it is that is going around. They wait for the opportunity and then they do it. And I think that is what you did. You used your instincts to get out of this obstacle. And I think right now you're kind of beating yourself up for even putting yourself in that position. And just like I said, that is just one story of someone that's being in an abusive situation, but it could be just a relationship period that you had to get out of that was a little bit toxic, or maybe a job that was a little bit toxic, that was fucking stressing you out and bringing you down and all this stuff, and maybe made you feel like you couldn't provide for your family. It could be any of those things. And right now you're feeling like just kind of a little bit of guilt or pressure, like coming out of it, like, why did I let that happen to me, or blah blah blah. And what spirit is saying is that that was part of your journey. Everything that happened was meant to happen. This was to grow you. This is going to be healing for you eventually. It says, I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. So you have to grow through that. And now on the other side of that, if you could see, the butterfly came out of the cocoon. It's a full butterfly, but as you can see, this is just like a quarter moon here. So I feel like maybe you're a quarter of the way healed and slowly becoming more healed. You're slowly healing your shadow from this experience, and that's okay. Wow, that was a really heavy energy, and I'm really sorry if anybody is going through that. And if you did get out of that situation, I'm so proud of you, and you are so protected. There's so many angels surrounding you, and I just really hope that you're able to heal through this, and just know that you are protected and your babies are protected too. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope that message was all right for you guys, group 4. Hello, group 5. Last and certainly not least, thank you for tuning into this video. So I am going to just jump right in. The crystal that I chose for you was Untitled. So I am looking in Crystallize. This is the Modern Guide to Crystal Healing, Book 2, written by Yulia Van Doren, aka Goldie Rocks, on social media. So what it says about Untitled is heart healing, empath support, and nature as medicine. This is for the heart chakra. It's formed from a combination of green epidite and red feldspar. Untitled blends both heart chakra colors together into one very gentle heart tonic crystal. Untitled is a powerful support stone for empaths. So if you feel like your heart breaks a million times a day from the world's stories and sores, this crystal can be a supportive tool to help you avoid empath overwhelm. This heart-centering stone is lovely to connect with in a bath time ritual. Fill your tub with warm water, your favorite bubbles, and a few drops of an earthy essential oil like eucalyptus, pine, cedar, or frankincense. Place a black or gray stone like black tourmaline or smoky quartz and a rose quartz by your feet to ground yourself in a loving self-care vibration. Gently place a tumbled unakite on your heart chakra. Close your eyes and imagine that the unakite is a soft piece of green moss, gently covering your heart like a comforting, protective blanket. Breathe in the scent of the essential oils. Feel the warm water cradling your entire body and know that you are safe and protected. Allow yourself to nurture and renew your gentle, tender heart with breath and tears. Okay, so I'm already sensing some type of maybe heartbreak or just really sensitive to energy. So what we have for you in the words of affirmation, this girl is holding the moon. Well, it's in her hands, but she's not actually holding it. And she's coming out of like a divine light and naked. It says, I have unlimited potential and claim my purpose. All I need is within me. So maybe you're kind of feeling like you don't have what you need to live out your purpose. That's a lie. And then I have a few music messages for you that popped out. So this definitely may be regarding love or heartbreak. So the first one that came out was Cupid. That is by 112. It's called Romance, Gifts, and Crush. Then we got Overtime. It says action, effort, and exhaustion. So maybe you feel like you're working really hard to get somebody's attention. I feel like maybe that you're having a crush on or that you're in love with. And then Stay by Rihanna. It says attachment, codependency, and plea. So maybe you feel heartbroken because someone no longer wants to be with you, something like that type of thing. Somebody that you're still very much in love with. Maybe you don't feel like you have a purpose without this person. All right, so we got the Three of Cups. Which is about celebration. Let's see. We got the Queen of Coins, and you know this bitch is about her bag. She do not come to play. And then we have the Nine of Wands here. So with this Nine of Wands, I'm feeling like very a defeated type of energy. If you can see, this person there is so many steps, but this person is here like on the bottom step. The helmet is off, just kind of like over it, like defeated, like he's even wounded, if you can tell. Like he has like some type of scratch or like stab wound. Yeah, just very defeated energy. I feel like you are the type of person that has a lot of success financially, but when it comes to love, maybe you feel like you cannot find one person that really wants to be with you or that is up to your standards. Like you keep getting hurt, maybe because you fucking with somebody that's not on your level. Like this man, he had to bring himself down to their level, down to his level. Like he could be up here, he belongs at the top of the stairs, and somehow brought himself down to that level with that person and still got hurt. So we got the Five of Wands, which I feel like is a lot of change. We got the King of Pentacles. And then we got the Eight of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot of Wands energy, a lot of Pentacles energy. So I feel like maybe this is somebody that was using you. Maybe this is someone that was seeing what you had to offer financially. So, they came in like in the Eight of Wands. This is energy coming towards you. This is like, but there are two birds, they're white birds that's coming together. So, you probably felt like it was a good situation. And it turned out maybe the person was just using you for what you had. Because with the Five of Wands here, I kind of see like this teamwork energy. But I don't feel like any teamwork was being had. Okay. And for the love message here, we have playfulness. It says, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Now, this is like a totally different message that I'm getting, but I feel like possibly somebody is putting too much effort into work and not enough effort into their romance. Like, this is not about heartbreak at all. This is about someone that is just constantly working, or their money, their financial stability is more important than anything else. So although they have someone that is, willing to come towards with them and wants to, be with them, someone that wants to offer teamwork and stability, someone that can match you, because this is the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles, and then the King of Pentacles. This is somebody that here actually can match you. They actually have their own bread. They're not trying to use you. They can match you, but you're too busy caught up worrying about your money that you can't even stop and celebrate. And honestly, if you don't take a minute to celebrate, if you don't take a minute to actually find yourself invested, because you are working overtime, you're putting in too much work, and you're gonna miss out on what is going on here for you. There will like dead ass not be a celebration. Like, you could have this, or you could have this. You could have this, or you could have this. And it's all about balancing your priorities and what you feel like is important to you. And if you feel like making money or financial stability is more important than being in a relationship, which it should be to a certain extent, then you could just miss out on love. And I feel like being playful, having fun together, actually enjoying each other's company, that is what is going to cause the relationship to like really grow and flourish. And taking the time out, like, I want to say, I think it was group 2 that I was saying that they were all working no play. Like, maybe you should watch the group 2 as well. But that is also the vibe that I'm getting here. If you see like they're on this swing together, surrounded by nature, and he's just adoring her and she's adoring him. There's a lot of love between them. And although this was not said in the book, the Unakite is also a love stone, but it is also a stone for twin flame. This could be possible twin flame or soulmate connection. This stone is said to be used like sleeping with it, and it can help like encourage the connection of you and the twin flame to come together. So maybe that's something of what's going on here. I'm also actually getting the vibe too of someone who feels like not worthy of the other person. Like, now that I'm like reading this card again, the affirmation, I have unlimited potential and claim my purpose. All I need is within me. Like, I feel like you're kind of lacking a little bit of self-love. So in turn, it's like you can't really offer that person a lot of love. So what you do instead is just put more effort into your work situation, because you don't feel worthy of love. So, you know, how can you give or receive love if you don't think that you're worth getting it, if you don't think that you have anything to offer this person? And the truth is that you do have a lot to offer, but it's like you are kind of blocking your blessings a little bit. Like when I'm looking at the Five of Wands here too, it's almost like all these people are working together to like put up a block too at the same time, if you know what I mean. So I feel like you are working against each other and not, well, I feel like you're the one working against. I feel like with the the Eight of Wands energy, they are coming in, but you are like meeting them with this, like, no, I'm not ready. No, I can't. There's nothing that I have to offer you. But like that's absolutely not true. And you know, with wands, that's all about movement. So it could be possible that maybe you have to relocate to be with them, or like give up your work or money or something like that, because when I look at the Queen of Pentacles here, she's like looking in another direction, and it's almost like the world is behind her, you know, like the world card or like a compass. So she's like looking in another direction, I feel like, and she has all of her pentacles here, you know, her coins, and she's looking away from her coins. So I feel like maybe that is a possible scenario as well. Like, in order to be with this person, you're going to have to give up some sort of financial stability. But what Spirit really wants you to know is that this person is actually here mirroring and matching your financial stability. They are also looking in the other direction. And if you put it like this, they're actually looking at each other. And him holding this talisman is on the ground. This is grounded, stable energy. And really, if you just bring a little bit of playfulness into the connection, if you allow love into your heart, if you realize how worthy you are of this, then you guys can be together. But I feel like one person is just a little bit more into it than the other one. Especially looking at these cards, one person is like, I have a crush on you, I want to be with you, please stay, like don't leave, like I'm here, I can offer you these gifts, I have so much romance to give you, and at a certain point they just kind of get exhausted with constantly trying to offer you all this shit, and you're like turning them down, like nah, I'm good, I'm worried about my money right now, like. And eventually what's going to happen when none of those efforts are being reciprocated, you know, this could be vice versa. They could be the ones not reciprocating as well. Eventually that energy is going to run out if it's not being reciprocated. So I definitely feel like with the Untitled crystal here, you're being encouraged to work on your heart chakra, block your heart chakra, and allow love to come into your life. Because this could actually be a beautiful time of like fun, of sweet romantic time. It could be, you know, a time of celebration. But I feel like you're kind of wearing this mask like you don't even want love, or you don't need it to be happy, and it's just absolutely not true. Because you do want love, and all you need to realize is that you are enough. I have unlimited potential and claim my purpose. All I need is with me. You have everything that you need, like, So I hope that this reading did resonate with you guys. Like, please let me know below in the comments. I hope all of the readings was good. I hope that I provided you with some clarity and some healing in this situation as well. I definitely recommend all of these crystals. And like I've said before in my previous videos, I do own a card shop on Etsy where I make handmade greeting cards. It's called The Greeting Card Co. It's linked somewhere here on my YouTube. But I do make cards which I call it like the crystal collection. Right now I only have 3 different crystals available, but my video just keeps stopping. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Please like this video and share if you enjoy my content, and just comment below. Let me know if these messages resonated with you.